Bat spell attacks are still crazy strong at Town Hall 11, and I'm going to show you how to get those 3 stars using the bat spells. We're going to jump right in with a Pekka Bobat, but first, remember, if you're going to buy anything in Clash of Clans, make sure you put in that creator code CWC first. So, first thing we're looking at here, Pekka Bobat. Very strong. You guys already know it's my favorite attack at Town Hall 11 right now. We're going to be taking a look at a couple other bat spell attacks in this video as well, and then at the end I'm going to show you guys an attack strategy that's even stronger than bat spell attacks at Town Hall 11. Check this out, Janoski cutting in the funnel on either side using Pekkas. Now he leaves some buildings up in the middle, that way it can draw the Pekkas in there. We got a wall wrecker coming in. He's delaying those healers as long as he can, just because he knows they're immediately going to take damage from that air defense. Finally, after he drops everything down, he goes ahead, drops those healers down. Look for that rage to be coming in right there on every single one of those troops and healers, getting massive value for that rage. We'll look for that Grand Warden ability to be used here pretty soon before the eagle shots come down when they're coming into contact in that next multi-target inferno. And look how deep he already is into this base. One more rage and this thing is gonna be gutted. He's shooting for most of the splash damage in this base. That way bat spells can sneak in an area where there's no splash damage, like right up here. And then you're looking to use ice golems and freeze spells as they move throughout that base. Freeze that splash damage, keep the bats rolling through, just destroying the rest of the base. Now that ice golem was out of range of that wizard tower, so we ended up having to use both of his freeze spells on that wizard tower. That's okay, do what you gotta do, keep the bats alive. They're gonna run into trouble when they get down to this one, but he's got so many troops still up in the core with healers. He's got cleanup left. Well, I guess he's got a little bit of cleanup left. He's got 2 archers for cleanup, bro. Drop one of those bowlers, bring an extra wizard. Well, I guess if you drop a bowler, you could have brought 2 wizards instead of those 2 archers. So there you go. And that's a good idea to do on these Pekka Bobat attacks. We already know this thing is wrecked. It's just a matter of time. So we're going to that ×4. But yeah, I never like to do one of these without at least 1 wizard and a couple archers for cleanup. Sometimes goblins, if there's a town hall on the outside. Cleanup is key. Next up, we've got the classic Dragbat. This thing works. That's the reason it's still in the meta. It's crazy strong. Let's see how Hunter is gonna tear this base apart. First of all, setting a funnel. We got a queen on the top right, king on the left. Getting that funnel cut in. That ice golem made sure that the queen got a little bit more value over there. In fact, she's gonna be able to clear that entire row because she's got that ice golem tanking. King is going to clear most of his whole side before he goes down, just really letting the dragons focus. Look at this hound. Look at that hound in there. Super key. He's going straight at a big section of base, but most importantly, straight into 2 air defenses. So having the hound in there provide a little bit extra tanking for those dragons is a big deal. It's soaking up the air defense fire, also soaking up seeking air mines in there, leaving our dragons now. The dragons are just now finally getting touched. Look at that beautiful Grand Warden ability. Catches, I don't know how he caught all those dragons right before they spread out across the entire base, but that was one of the best Grand Warden abilities I've ever seen right there. That was pure magic. We got a bat bomb down in the bottom that consists of rage, freeze, bat spells. Take out all the splash damage as soon as you can. You're dropping those bat spells directly onto the wizard towers, directly onto the multi-target infernos while they are frozen. Look at this dragons being a champ, taking that backside wizard tower. That means these bats are gonna be surviving the rest of the raid. We got so many dragons up, so many bats still up. This was an overwhelming 3-star by Hunter. Next up, we got another great example of Pekka Bobat. Let's see how Cuss breaks this base down. Gonna be using an E-Dragon to funnel on the bottom. Very nicely done. Is it gonna be outside of the range of that air defense when it's on that gold storage? Should be, and that's what you want to look for. Chain value, is it outside of the range of an air defense? Oh wow, speaking of that air defense, this next hit of this E-Dragon is going to be taking that air defense down. Now his funnel on the right side was kind of screwed up a little bit by some Teslas, so usually you would like to see these 2 buildings gone here as well. As it is, if he gets lucky, hopefully nothing walks, but honestly I'm thinking those bowlers might be walking around the side, but that does not always mean that your attack is over. So here we go. Oh, bowlers taking a hard left right there. Some very fortunate pathing for Cuss, because this was minimal funneling on this attack, but he somehow got everything to go inside that base. Of course, poison down on the enemy clan castle. And you just really want those Pekkas to keep working their way deeper into the base. You want them to go through and take out as much of that splash damage as possible. Now, he does have an Ice Golem in this composition. So with that, he could tank like this Wizard Tower by putting it on one of the Archer Towers. Or, man, he could really only tank this Wizard Tower if that Mortar is gone. So we're going to see just how he gets this done. But right now, there's too much splash damage left on the board, so you cannot drop your bats yet. You gotta be patient. Let those Pekkas do their thing. Let them open up a few more walls, take out or tank a few more splash damage defenses, and then formulate a plan for your bats coming in. And that's exactly what Cuss is doing right here. This happens on this attack a lot, where you don't always get exactly the pathing you thought you were gonna get. They kind of branch off. In that case, you just need to be patient. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing that Pekka's tanking the Wizard Tower, because the free spell did not extend to that Wizard Tower. But look, that Ice Golem is tanking exactly the Wizard Tower that we said it could tank. Let's see if it's going to be enough. He's out of freezes, sure enough. Gets that Wizard Tower down. Whew, had to get a little bit creative on that back end. But, you know, honestly, even when this attack goes wrong, a lot of times if you're patient, wait for a lot of that splash damage to go down, maybe change which side you're putting your bats in on, you can still crush a lot of bases even when things don't go right. And we're going to be finishing it up with another Dragbat. Check out these bowlers. This is beautiful. The Loons took down that cannon right there, opening up this bowler bounce from this cold storage to this air defense. Now, the mortars have been beefed up, all right? A couple updates ago, they gave them a lot more damage. That's why you used to be able to get this bounce done with one bowler. Not anymore. Now it's going to take two, but Surge is going to be patient with it. Gets that air defense taken out. That's going to set up a really nice area in here, a nice pathing for that Stone Slammer to go here, 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 and then it's right in here, taking care of this multi-target Inferno, taking care of that Wizard Tower, just really getting that whole base taken out. Now we got King on the left, Queen on the right, cutting in that funnel for the Dragons. Once again, he uses a very early Grand Warden ability, which is key, because he had Seeking Air Mines, he had 2 air defenses up. If you didn't use your Grand Warden ability right there, you're gonna lose a lot of Dragons. As it is, he managed to get pretty deep in there. Now, just like we talked about, hold on, we got that Stone Slammer coming in up on the top. We already talked about that, and once again, look at this. We've got a Wizard Tower and a multi-target Inferno in there so close that one freeze can cover them both. So Rage, Freeze, Bat spells, and that section of the base is done. He's still got 2 freezes. And you know what? When is he even going to need those? Maybe for this backside Wizard Tower, he decides to use them. Look at them working their way through those Teslas right now, getting that base taken out. But guys, he's not going to need to freeze anything else in this base. This Wizard Tower is busy with Loons, busy with Dragons. Does not even have a chance to get a shot off on the Bats. And just like that, this base is wrecked. 2 free spells swagged. Absolute annihilation by Surge on this Town Hall 11. Here we go, folks. As promised, gonna show you guys an attack that is even stronger than the Bat spell attacks at Town Hall 11. Now, the reason for this is the higher you get up in the levels of competition, the better bases that you're facing against some top-level clans. Those guys pretty much all know how to defend the Bat spell attacks. So once you get up there, that's gonna be one of the first things they're gonna defend. Then you got to rely on an attack strategy that, if we're being honest, really can't be defended 100%. It's just too strong in the right hands. You can come in from any side of the base that you need to get the value that you need. Namely, kill that Queen, kill that CC, kill that Eagle Artillery, make some pathing. Look at that beautiful double layer wall break from Jokagram right there. Pretty simple, honestly, right there with that double wall break. He just raged up 8 wall breakers. They ran in under that Wizard Tower, ran past under that rage. The wall breakers can do amazing things and gets that double wall break with ease. Enemy CC is already down. Enemy Queen is already down. Working his way in towards that Eagle Artillery right here. He's still got a rage that he hasn't used yet, and he's still got a Queen ability as well. So this Queen charge is looking very healthy. Now, let's take a look at the rest of this base. This side right here, if you're going to start with your Hounds and Loons, you'd want to start on the air defense side. That way the Hounds can sit right here and tank the defenses in the area. Now, if you want to start over on this side, You can, but you're better off just using the Stone Slammer with some loons behind it, maybe saving the hounds for coming in a little bit later, because if those hounds just zoom all the way across the base, they're going to die. The loons are going to be left hanging out to dry. So let's see which side he's going to start this Lalo from. Sure enough, he's going to be starting off with hounds and loons from the air defense side, and then bringing a Stone Slammer in right up here to really just reinforce, since there's no air defenses up top, the Stone Slammer is going to do some excellent work. Here we go, guys. He's got 4 more loons that he saves, brings him in on that top archer tower, while this Stone Slammer is just really trying to head straight in for those expos, straight in for that multi-target Inferno right there. Oh, I love that heal spell. Love that heal spell right there. That is such a dangerous section of the base for loons, unless you can pop your Grand Warden ability or heal the loons. Look at this, that freeze spell, massive value, hitting 2 expos and a multi-target Inferno all in one freeze. Pops that Grand Warden ability. Oh my god, he's got another freeze. This time catching a Wizard Tower and 2 Teslas inside that freeze. Guys, this base is annihilated. Joker played this one beautifully. At first glance, that back area does not seem like a friendly area for loons, but with the right spell support, not an issue, and that's what makes Queen Charge Lava Loon probably the strongest attack of all at Town Hall 11. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. I appreciate it. Remember to use that creator code CWC before you buy anything in-game, and Supercell's nice enough to give me a little slice of that pie, but it doesn't cost you anything. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button, or just tap it lightly. That's cool too. I'll see you in the next video. Now, I gotta tell you, I appreciate every single one of my viewers, but you who hang in until the very end of the video, you are my favorite. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, click right above my head and subscribe right there. And guys, check out the 2 awesome videos right on either side of me. Click on one of those and we can keep hanging out. I'll see you next time.